Hello friends, this is Satish Nikam from MEP's KBT College of Engineering, Nasik.
In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the power on reset circuit with XTAL and external access bar. Now we have to make the reset circuit. Now you analyze this circuit. I will ask you some question. What will be the voltage level present at this particular point? You have to analyze here first. This is a capacitor, 10 microfarad. This is a resistor, 8.2 kilo. I don't want the exact current flow and all that part. The significance I want, and this resistor, one end of this resistor, it is get connected to the ground field. This is my VCC 5 volt which I have connected. When I make the power on, before the power on, okay, we will discuss first here. Before the power on, definitely this capacitor is not get charged. So whatever may be the voltage on VCC, the same voltage is supposed to be appeared here at the pin number 9. Okay. Now, as the voltage it is get applied, your capacitor start to get charged because the current will get flow through this resistor. If the resistor value is minimum, my current flow will be maximum. As my current flow is maximum, to charge the capacitor to a maximum level, it will take minimum time. I don't say it is 1K, 2K, no. If the resistor value is minimum, it will pass maximum current, and as it will pass maximum current, capacitor will charge very fast. In a minimum time period it is get charged, and when it is in a minimum time period it is get charged. So definitely at that time this voltage and this voltage become different, and this point it is get connected to ground. Means after a time period, the time period which is required for the charging of this capacitor, the reset pin will get connected to VCC, and when it is get completely charged, my reset pin it is automatically get connected to ground. Now you have to define here the capacitor value, and you have to define here the resistor value. This resistor value is actually going to define the charging period, and this capacitor value is going to define how much will be the maximum charging across it, how much will be the voltage difference between the plus and minus, that is get defined by the 10 microfarad capacitor. So when we apply here the voltage, when we make the power on, suddenly we will get here VCC, and my capacitor start for the charging, and as charging goes on through this resistor, in between that time period my reset pin is get connected to VCC, and as I told you, the hardware is designed such that minimum for the 2 machine cycle, now you know the relation between clock and the machine cycle. In one machine cycle we are having 12 clock pulses. For the 12 clock pulses time period, now you also know the crystal frequency. From your crystal frequency you can calculate the time period for 2 machine cycle. Suppose it is 11.0592 megahertz, 1.085 microsecond is the time period for one machine cycle, which we have calculated in the previous section. So that much time period it is for one machine cycle. For 2 machine cycle it is 2 point, you can calculate 2 point something microseconds are there. It is supposed to be required for the reset circuit. It is supposed to be connected to the VCC, and that is get defined by this particular resistor, and this circuit we call power on reset circuit. Because of this, what will happen when we make the power on, for my 8051 microcontroller, it is going to connect my pin number 9 to the VCC for minimum 2 machine cycle. थोड़ा extra time period हुआ तो problem नहीं है. You can change the value of here 8.2K. Some people they are using 10K, because of that what will happen, the capacitor will take more time to get charged, and the time period go on increasing, and because of that reset pin is get connected more than 2 machine cycle for a particular time period. Okay, and that is not having any problem. The condition is that minimum it should be connected to VCC for 2 machine cycle. Next part, pin number 31. So here is the pin number 31. What is the function of pin number 31? Here external access bar is the pin which is going to define whether your microcontroller is supposed to execute your program from the internal ROM or external ROM. That part it is get defined. Okay. This is a negative active pin. This is negative active pin means what? The external access is available only when this pin is get connected to ground. So when you are not going to use the internal ROM, this pin is supposed to be connected to ground. But as normally we are writing our program, we are going to burn our program in 8051 internal ROM. 4K ROM is there, and in that 4K ROM we are going to put our application program. So we have to use the internal ROM. So in that case, this pin is supposed to be connected to VCC always. Next part, as we have already discussed the crystal oscillator circuit. Crystal oscillator circuit is connected to pin number 18 and 19, and this is what the crystal oscillator circuit we have connected, that is 11.0592 megahertz and 33 picofarad. Two capacitors are there, and one terminal of it is get connected to ground, and another terminals are connected to pin number 18 and 19. So this is my crystal oscillator circuit, and pin number 20 is connected to ground, and pin number 40 is connected to VCC. So minimum, when you are going to use your 8051 microcontroller, minimum pin number 31 is supposed to be connected to VCC or ground. If I am going to use the internal ROM, I have to connect it to the VCC. Pin number 9 is connected to power on reset circuit. By using this capacitor and by using this resistor, I can prepare the power on reset circuit. Pin number 18 and 19 are used as a heart of my system. So I have to connect here the crystal oscillator by using these two capacitors, and it is get connected to ground, and pin number 20 is connected to ground, pin number 40 is connected to VCC. This is the minimum requirement of your 8051 to be get work. We can reset the microcontroller in between. If you want to use it, suppose the program which is going on and I want to reset my microcontroller. So what I have to do? Intentionally I have to connect this reset pin to VCC. So I will use here one push button. So you are having one push button, you can design a one push button, so that when this push button it is get pressed, the VCC, this my reset pin is directly get connected to VCC, and you have to press that push button for 2 machine cycle. 2 machine cycle means near about 2.16 microsecond. You have to push this push button, so that your reset pin it is get connected to VCC, and your microcontroller it is get reset. So externally you can reset your microcontroller by using a push button which is shown in this figure.
This is all about the power on reset circuit for 8051 microcontroller. We will meet again in the next lecture. Thank you.